in order to graph an inequality that is quadratic, you're going to need to figure out how to graph the parabola, okay? So I would start by setting it equal to 0 and finding the intercepts. So this would factor into x plus 3, x minus 1, so that gives you x equals -3 and x equals 1 as your x-intercepts. Now, if you want to use the quadratic formula, you can do that, but it's a lot easier to factor if you're good at factoring. So -3 is an intercept, and +1 is an intercept. Now, because it's an x squared graph, a positive x squared graph, it's going to be shaped something like that, but you don't know exactly how far down it goes until you find the vertex. So if you remember, the vertex formula is -b over 2a. So -2, so x equals -2 over 2 times 1 is -1. So we know, well, actually, we wouldn't even need to do that. If we know 1 and -3 are intercepts, then x equals -1. It has to be the x value of our vertex because it's halfway in between there. I'm just so used to using that formula, forgot about that. If we find the x-intercepts, just find the average of them. But we need to know how far down it goes. So you plug -1 in for x. So -1 squared plus 2 times -1 minus 3. 1 minus 2 minus 3. 1 minus 5 is -4. So your vertex is -1, -4. So that would be about here. And it's less than or equal to, so it's going to be a solid line. So it's going to look like this. And we want y to be less than, so every point on the line is below it. Or you start with any point on the line and you shade below it. So that is your region right there.